the money, nobody was forthcoming, and now the good news is that he wants to pay $1 million. So these boys are getting good motivation. The cash is still coming in long after they won the Nations Cup, and I think this is just okay. I mean, as we look forward to the World Cup in Brazil.
Yeah, I think there's no need to overflog the issue. Aliko Dangote is an honorable man, and I'm sure he knew exactly what he was saying and what he was doing when he made that promise so long ago. Yes, it might have taken that long for that promise to be redeemed, but the fact that it's still coming at all is heartwarming. I'm just wondering how and why has God crossed when he was saying he didn't know who he was, the contact person, but I'm hoping that has been sorted out right now. And even not only Aliko Dangote, even the Cross River State government has also redeemed their own pledges, choice plots of land in the city of Calabar as well. So I mean,
Tony Elubelu, I think, also yet to redeem.
I think
$500 million.
There are other people, other companies to also promise them various rewards.
I'm sure those guys will redeem those pledges.
Success has many fathers.
Men,
it's not that these fathers at times can sometimes forget it's not their fault. It's just the pressures of living in our country. But I'm just hoping that with Aliko Dangote leading the way, others will be jolted.
To perform.
Exactly.
And I think that will also motivate the boys to give in their best so that they can get more if they go on to set records at the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. All right, let's tell you that we want you to be part of all we're doing on the show tonight. We've highlighted for you already what we'll be discussing on the show, and we want you to speak to us on Facebook. You know how to reach us, channels _sports, and of course on Twitter, tweet at channels_sports, tweet at Toyin Ibitoye. We'll be able to read your comments real time as we go on sports tonight. Already reactions are coming in. People are reacting already. Paul John, who watches us regularly from Hungary, says the preparation of our athlete was very poor. If we want to get gold from them, we need to give them good preparation. Well, you can only give what you have.
And you can only reap what you sow.
Yeah, and you can only reap what you sow. Can these guys, even with good preparation, the quality of athletes that we have and the times they posted, let's not deceive ourselves.
But Tony,
you have to probably look at new generation of athletes.
Yes, absolutely. But okay, looking at a new generation of athletes is a good move towards the right direction. Well, we've seen Nigerian athletes representing other countries and doing very well. The likes of Christian Ohurugu, who actually runs for...
Those ones have diluted DNA. Those ones have diluted DNA. The Nigerian DNA is diluted in those ones.
Okay, what about
for example, there was another Adeoye who was also running the 4x4.
There's also a girl who runs 100 meters for Norway as well. But some good news is that some of these athletes still in the diaspora still remember to... Like Stephen Mozia, who switched nationality from the United States of America. He's a shot putter. He competed at this in
17, I think. Couldn't make the final.
Couldn't make the final.
Maybe one for the future.
One for the future as well. So, if you talk to athletics experts, some of them, they are deeply divided. A lot of them will tell you that, look, the way things currently stand, the only way Nigeria can reap any kind of harvest from athletics is to start looking at the American and the European collegiate system and start tapping up these young Nigerian athletes.
And do what we used to do in those days where we sent our best athletes to American schools, they train with Americans, they train with the best.
We are talking about their 4th, 5th generation Nigerians who are born there, who are already in the system.
We have to find a way to bring them here.
Exactly, because let's be candid, not many of them.
What are we going to use to lure them?
Not many of them can compete for a very competitive US track and field.
What are we going to use to lure them here? The fact that they cannot compete for America?
They are second rate. Maybe not second rate, but at least they're still good enough. I mean, if you tell someone that, look, we'll give your country needs you. Just go
your country, and this is an American Nigerian American.
They will start telling about how his forefathers came to America.
And he looks at you and he says, look, I rather want to represent somebody. If I'm not good enough to represent America, let me see if I can do it for Nigeria.
Sometimes the point of contact might be the parents. They appeal to the sensibilities of the parents that, look, we still have plenty of interest in you, despite the fact that you have migrated to this country for so many years. We still believe you are part of us, and we like your children to represent us.
All right, talk to us. Tony has given us an idea. What do you think is the way out? Remember, Olympic Games just 2 years away. And remember, the president has given a mandate. We should try to get a medal. 5 gold medals, he said, at Rio 2016. How do we make that happen? How will we make that happen? 5 gold medals. Where are we going to get it from with this kind of performances? You talk to us and tell us, do you want us to go with Tony's idea, of looking at those who are outside and try to lure them to come represent Nigeria. What can we do radically to change things the way they are right now in Nigeria? Please talk to us. Take advantage of our platforms once again. We'd like to hear from you as we go along on Sports Tonight. Let's switch to football now and talk about our teams on the continent. It wasn't good at all for our teams in the CAF Champions League. Kano Pillars crashed out a long time ago. Enyimba were up against the hill. They went, they fought. They almost got the result, but almost doesn't kill a bird. We're told they are out. But let's bring you highlights of how Bayelsa United beat Konzo of Congo 2-0 in the return leg to scale through to the next round. We take highlights of that game. When we come back, we'll talk about our teams on the continent on Sports Tonight. Bayelsa United got 2 goals and qualified for the next round of the CAF Confederations Cup. Gentlemen, let's just take a look quickly at what happened generally over the weekend. Let's have a holistic look. So far, the journey so far for Nigerian teams on the continent. And in the CAF Champions League, it's disaster. I mean, really disaster. Nigerian teams are out. The 2 teams, Pillars and Enyimba, we thought they were going to stay on for a long time. The 2 are out of the Champions League. But in the CAF Confederations Cup, the 2 teams are forging on.
Oh, we call it, we should call it a misfortune. Absolutely, because one was actually looking at the competition, the CAF Champions League, as the biggest. It's actually the biggest, bigger than the CAF Confederations Cup. And, you know, considering the fact that our representatives, Kano Pillars and Enyimba, seems to be the 2 biggest teams we have in the Nigerian Professional Football League at the moment, one would have thought that they were going to go far. But unfortunately, when Kano Pillars fell, we thought that Enyimba were going to go all out because of their experience, because of the fact that they've actually won it in the past and they did it in grand style, winning it back to back. But you know, they actually shot themselves in the foot. Losing that game in the first half wasn't in the first leg. I beg your pardon. Was their major undoing.
Yeah, early goal for Enyimba in this game against Real Bamako. Early goal. They were searching for the second one. It didn't come. But the fact that Enyimba went there, knowing that they needed the result and they were able to get a win, shows that Enyimba, maybe over 2 legs, should have been the better side. That's what I think.
Poor consolation, and I'm sure the people of the players
crashing out on the away goal.
The players and officials of Real Bamako would disagree because they came to Nigeria. They got 2 goals. They got 2 good goals. Yeah. So by law of averages and by law of performances, they should be the better team, considering the fact that they defeated the Enyimba over 2 legs. And it's a big scalp for them, let's be candid. Enyimba, former champions, couldn't make it out of that particular tie.
All right, in the CAF Confederations Cup, it was all good for Nigeria. The 2 teams playing at home had done the job in the first leg. Bayelsa United crowned it with a 2-0 win over FC Konzo.
A friend of mine said that was by, FC Kondo, it is 2 Kondo.
Yes, so Bayelsa qualifying 2-0 on aggregate, and the Warri Wolves, a 1-1 draw. A little disappointing for me. against US
Yeah,
Douala.
they actually took the lead in that game, but